check this out. Look, had to dig up 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. What's that over there? 25 pepper plants. Look, because it's 5 over there. So I had to dig up 25 plants and replant them. That's crazy. What's up, family staters? I hope everyone having a great morning, great evening, great afternoon. Today, I'm gonna give y'all a summer garden tour. Right here on this first row, we got Yukon Gold potatoes. Check it out. All of them haven't popped up yet. This one did right here. This one is getting ready to pop up. Check that one out. So we got Yukon Gold potatoes on this first row. And right behind our Yukon Gold potatoes, we got sweet potatoes. Check it out. And if you're wondering why these are bigger than those down there, it's because at first we had sweet corn planted down here, but for some reason none of it came up. I have no idea why. So that's why these look a lot smaller than those over there. So behind our sweet potatoes, we have 2 different variety of watermelon on this row. Check it out. So from right here to right there, we have crimson sweet watermelon. Check them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And on this side to right there, we have Jubilee watermelon. Check it out. Look at that. Beautiful. We can't wait to find out which variety tastes better, Jubilee or Crimson Sweet. Let us know in the comment section which one you think tastes better. And on this side, we have red potatoes and purple potatoes. Or I think purple, red. We'll find out when they start growing. Check it out. This one is popping up. So we have more potatoes on these 2 rows. And at the end of our potato rows, we have straight 8 cucumbers. We had 4 cucumber plants, but I think one of them got taken out by the heat and one of them got taken out by bugs. These 2 are the only ones that survive. Straight 8 cucumbers. A lot of people ask us, how do you keep weeds out of your garden? I'll show you our secret trick right now. This is how we keep weeds out of our garden. I know y'all probably thought it was gonna be something amazing, but hate to tell you, we just pull weeds out of our garden using our hands. Now over here, we have a cayenne pepper plant that's in a 3-gallon container. This is a lemon balm plant. This is a sugar rush plant. No, this is a red and yellow habanero plant. And this is a sugar rush pepper plant. This is the same pepper plant that you guys just seen me try last week. So now let's walk over here and check out our container garden section. Check it out. So right here we have a habanero pepper plant. Check it out. Look how beautiful and healthy it is. Look at that. We can't wait to make some more habanero spices, because believe it or not, we ran out. And right behind our habanero pepper plant, we have a ever-bearing mulberry tree. Check it out. Wait, let me see. Let me make sure. Yes, this is an ever-bearing mulberry tree that we planted June 14th. And if you guys wondering where we got these, I'll leave the link in the description below under garden labels. But check it out. We just planted this about, man, what, like a month ago? I think so. Or 5 weeks. Check it out. Super easy to grow. I definitely think this mulberry tree is one of the easiest berry trees to grow. It's definitely not like blueberries where you got to make sure the soil is acidic. All you have to do is plant this in some red clay or compost, and voila. We definitely should be harvesting berries from this mulberry tree next year. And right behind our habanero pepper plant, we have sweet corn in a 20-gallon storage container. And this variety is called Jackpot Sweet Corn. Check it out. So if you're wondering, can you grow corn in containers? Yes, it's super easy. And right by our corn, we have a Valencia orange tree. Check it out. In a 20-gallon container. And this right here is a Calamandin orange tree that we planted. Let's check it out. We planted this tree May 4th this year. Check it out. And when we first got it, it was just this stick. Now check it out. It's branching out. It's gonna turn into a beautiful bush. And I almost forgot something actually. So behind our red and purple potatoes, we have sugar baby watermelon. Check it out. See, we just planted this one. That one right there. So if you planted some at the beginning of July, you'll be able to harvest them, because sugar baby watermelon only takes 75 days until they're ready to harvest. So check it out. Sugar baby watermelon behind our red and purple potatoes. Look, got one right there, one right there. And these are actually from the seeds that we harvested last year. Right there. And one right there. I almost forgot to show you guys the sugar baby watermelon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like 4 or 5 different watermelon varieties growing right now, because even behind our Calamandin orange tree, we have watermelon growing in a container. Check it out. And this is all sweet watermelon. See that? It's growing all over. Look, got one right here. See that right there? There. So if you're wondering, can you grow watermelon in containers? Most definitely. Super easy. In this container, I believe we had 5 or 6 watermelon plants. So right by our Calamandin orange tree is a pink lemonade blueberry plant. And we can't wait to taste these, because man, we've never had pink lemonade blueberries before. Let us know if you've had them in the comment section. We planted this plant April 13th this year. Look at this beautiful healthy growth. So the soil pH is acidic, because if it wasn't, we wouldn't have beautiful healthy growth. Our plant would be dying. If you haven't experienced that, I'm pretty sure you can search through YouTube and see 1,000 other people that just planted their blueberry plant and thought it was just gonna grow. Blueberry plants are not like that. You need acidic soil for your blueberry plant to thrive. So I don't know if you guys remember our video on how to make your own soil. We planted these 2 cantaloupe plants. And these are, what variety is this? This is Hell's Jumbo cantaloupe plants. Check it out. And you can go watch the video when we planted these in our own soil. Look at that. One right there. And we got one down there. Check it out. And remember, we planted 2 varieties. This is Hell's Jumbo, and this is Hearts of Gold. Check it out. Got one right there and one right there. And check this out. This is a perfect example of sometimes, even when you do everything right, sometimes things just don't grow right. Check this out. You see this right here? This plant just didn't do good. Sometimes things just don't grow right, no matter what. No matter if you do everything right. Because you remember, we planted 2 in here and 2 in here. These 2 did great. These 2 didn't. Well, this one did, but you see, for some reason, this one just didn't take off. It's okay. Just keep planting seeds and keep trying till you get it right. Trust me. It happens to everybody. We also got more cantaloupe right here. Check it out. One right there and one right there. And this right here is a red and yellow habanero pepper plant. And right next to it, we have 2 watermelon plants in a container. And look, this is another example. We planted both of these at the same time. For some reason, this one just took a long time to grow. But this one is growing. Check it out. I can't remember what variety this watermelon plant is, because this one is not all sweet. It's not crimson sweet. It's not a sugar baby watermelon. I can't remember what variety this one is. But this right here is a sweet bonnet pepper plant. It's supposed to be like a Scotch bonnet pepper plant without the heat. So can't wait to see what this one tastes like. And right next to it, we have a fig tree. And this variety is called Little Miss Figgy. Check it out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 figs on this small fig tree in a container. And we're not gonna leave it in this size container. We're gonna transplant it to a bigger container after we harvest these figs, because you don't want to have your plant going through a transplant shock before you harvest your fruit. Just wait. Check out this Tabasco pepper plant in our 30-gallon compost container. It'll be time to harvest soon. And behind our Tabasco pepper plant, we have a Thai hot pepper plant. Check it out. And right here, we have another cayenne pepper plant. in a fabric container. I think this is a 3-gallon fabric container. And if you're wondering, why do you have so many cayenne pepper plants? Well, one of the main reasons is because we like to make our own spices. And I don't know if you noticed this, but it seems like almost every time we go to the store, there isn't any cayenne pepper. Is that just us, or because mostly every time we go to the store, if they have cayenne pepper, it's probably the brand that comes in a glass, which is super expensive. So we grow our own cayenne peppers so we can make our own spices for free. And if you don't know how to do that, you can check out our video, how to grow a lot of peppers, and we show you exactly how to dehydrate your peppers and turn them into spices. It's super easy, trust me. This right here is a Thai dragon pepper plant. Check it out. See all of those peppers? And right by our Thai dragon pepper plant, we have a ghost pepper. Check it out. Beautiful. And this right here is a Nagami kumquat. Check that out. We just bought this citrus tree this year and we already got fruit. So, I mean, if you're thinking about getting fruit trees, stop thinking and just do it, because you can have fruit next year, or you can have fruit the same year you get it. Because check it out. We just planted this May 4th. Oh, let me see. Yeah, May 4th. And we got fruit all over this citrus tree. And right next to our Nagami kumquat, we have a Poblano pepper plant. See how tall it is? Beautiful. Looks super happy and healthy. We just harvested some. That's why we don't have any peppers on here. And right in front of it is a Anaheim pepper plant, which is similar to a cayenne pepper plant, but it's just a lot bigger. Check it out. See? It's not thin wall peppers. See that? And right over here, we have Suffolk grapes in a 5-gallon bucket and Concord grapes. And we had prolific kiwi, but it didn't make it. And as you can see, we still haven't made a trellis. Now let's take a walk to the back of our garden. Right here we have another pepper plant. I can't even remember which variety this is. We won't know until peppers start growing. Right next to it we have 2 watermelon plants that I can't remember. I think they might be crimson sweet, but they might be all sweet. I don't know for sure. But we have 2 watermelon plants. And back here we have a sugar pumpkin plant. Check it out. You guys can see. We plant it right there. And right here we have our fertilizer bed, which is comfrey. And we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but these 2 haven't came up. 1, 2. And this is comfrey. Check it out. Check this out. Right next to our fertilizer bed, we have what we call jerk season, which is a Scotch bonnet pepper plant, an orange habanero pepper plant, a red and yellow habanero pepper plant, orange habanero, and another Scotch bonnet. If you're wondering why these are smaller than this one, it's because we had something going on with the soil. What was going on, I have no idea, but what I had to do is dig all of these up and replant them. And this one, I didn't have to dig up. Why? I have no idea. We had the same problem with our pepper plants down here. I'll show you guys in a sec, and we could talk about that, because this was very strange this year. I don't even know why I waited 4 weeks before I dug them up and replanted them, because the 4 weeks I was looking at the pepper plants like, why haven't we seen any progress? That's not normal. So if you happen to run into that, don't make the same mistake we did. Just dig them up immediately and replant them, because they'll come back strong. I'm thinking maybe something was wrong with the compost that we got. I don't know, because we've never had that problem with pepper plants. And the only reason I'm thinking it's soil, because we didn't see any pests. We fed all of our pepper plants the same thing. So what else could it be if it's not the soil? If you have an idea, let us know in the comment section. Or if you think it's the soil, let us know in the comment section. Or if you had the same problem, let us know in the comment section. Right here, check this out. This is a hot burrito pepper plant that we just harvested peppers from yesterday. And the reason this is small, because hot burrito pepper plants, they just grow small. They grow like this. But they can grow bigger than this. They can get at least 2 to 3 feet. But had to take all the soil out of this container and replant it. Right next to our hot burrito, we have a Meyer Lemon tree. Check it out. That beautiful and healthy. Look at that. New growth. Check it out. And this is a 20-gallon container. And right here, this is a blackberry plant. Check it out. We planted this, let's see, what's that, June 9th. And this one right here is a yellow raspberry plant. Check it out. I can't remember when we planted this one. Let's see, where's the tag? That's why we love these tags, man. June 16th. And check out our blueberry plants. One right there and one right there. So if you check out our blueberry harvest video, we had our blueberry plants in 3-gallon containers. We would have left them in there, but they kept falling over because they got so big. So we had to transplant them into 12-gallon containers. Look at all of this new growth. Looks beautiful and healthy. Check it out. So that's a quick tip. If you're growing fruit trees or blueberry plants in small containers, what you have to look out for is to make sure they don't keep falling over, because the container is so small, so when the wind blows, it knocks them right over. So that's the only thing you have to worry about when you're growing in small containers. But can you grow blueberries in small containers? Yes. Another tip for growing your fruit trees in containers is to make sure you place something underneath your fruit tree. We use cardboard because cardboard is free. The reason we place cardboard underneath our fruit trees is to make sure the roots don't grow down deep into the ground, because when that happens, it defeats the purpose of growing your fruit trees in containers. Because the reason we grow our fruit trees in containers is to make sure we can move it anywhere at any time. And once you let the roots grow deep into the ground, the only way you'll be able to move your fruit tree is if you cut the roots, and your fruit tree won't like that, trust me. So we place cardboard underneath our fruit trees so the roots don't grow into the ground. But if you're growing on concrete, you don't have to do this. But if you're growing on red clay or any other soil, this is a great tip. So this first tree we have right here is a Stella cherry tree. Check it out. Look at all the damage the Japanese beetle's been doing. But this is a Stella cherry tree in a 20-gallon container. And down here is a red and yellow habanero plant. And the reason it's so small is because we had to take out all the soil and replant it, because something fishy was going on with the soil we had. Matter of fact, let me show you guys the ginger that we planted in red clay and the compost that I think something had wrong with it. Check it out. Check it out. Look at that. You see that? All the ginger is gone because of that compost. See, got these two popping up and that right there, but this was full of ginger until we planted it in that compost. So I mean, I don't know what could have been wrong with that compost, but it definitely had to be something, because you guys seen how much ginger was in that container, and nothing happened until we transplanted with that compost. So I don't know. This right here is a Sugar Princess peach tree. Check it out, in a 20-gallon storage container. A lot of Japanese beetle damage to this tree as well. And right here we have a Carolina Reaper plant in a 3-gallon container. Looks like it needs water. Definitely have to water this right after this video. And right next to it we have a Sweet Sunshine plum tree. Check it out. Now let's walk down here and check out the other fruit trees in containers. So down here we have a Honeycrisp apple tree. And check it out. We actually got one Honeycrisp apple. And we planted this tree January 24th. And we already got one Honeycrisp apple. And right next to it we have a Gala apple tree, and they're all in 20-gallon storage containers. This right here is a Bartlett pear tree. And this right here is a pineapple pear tree. And right next to our fruit trees down here we have sunflowers. Check it out, going up. And these are Pike's Peak sunflowers. We actually planted some mammoth sunflowers too, but they never came up. But these did. Check them out. Got them going up just like this. And now it's time to show you guys my favorite section of the garden, the pepper section. So right here we have a red bell pepper, an orange bell pepper, a yellow bell pepper, and this is a Habanata pepper plant. And the reason that these are so small is because whatever compost we planted them in, they didn't like it. They all start growing funny like this, having a lot of funny growth, or not growing at all. So what we had to do is dig all of them up and replant them. Yeah, we had to dig all of them up and replant them. And guess what? I waited 4 weeks before I dug them up. Big mistake. I don't even know why I waited 4 weeks, because it definitely doesn't take that long to notice that your peppers aren't growing, because you should start to see growth after the first or second week when you plant them. And yeah, that's why they're so small. And this one right here, this Habanata pepper plant, it actually died. So we had to plant a whole nother seed, because I really want to taste this. It's supposed to be like a Habanero plant without the heat. So definitely want to see what that tastes like. Right here, we have a sweet bonnet pepper plant. That's another sweet bonnet. This right here is a sweet banana. And this is a Tabasco plant. Check it out. Okay, and right next to this, we have the best row. This row is doing the best out of all of them. You want to know why? Because we use different soil right here. That's why I'm thinking it definitely was something wrong with the soil that we use, because it happened to our ginger that I showed you guys, and it happened to these plants. So right here, we have a lemon drop pepper plant. Behind it, we have a sugar rush plant that you guys seen me harvest a week ago. This is another lemon drop pepper plant. And a lot of you guys have asked, why do you plant your pepper plants like this? Because you see how big they get when you prune them, like I showed you guys? Pepper plants can get super bushy unless they're a small growing plant, like the hot burrito plant. It doesn't get bigger than 2-3 feet tall no matter what. And right here we have another Carolina Reaper plant. We have a peach Carolina plant. This is another sugar rush pepper plant. Look, see a weed? I'm gonna show you guys the secret trick. This is how we get weeds out of the garden. That's it. Behind it we have a jalapeno plant that's loaded with jalapenos. Probably should harvest them right after this video. And behind it we have a lemon jalapeno plant. Check it out. You see that? See, can you guys see that? Make sure I zoom in. Let's see. Yellow jalapenos. We've never tasted these before, so can't wait to find out how good these taste. And the last row, we have a cayenne plant, another cayenne plant. Check it out. This one right here, I think it's a red and yellow habanero plant, but it doesn't look the same. The leaves don't look like a habanero plant, so, but I don't know for sure. And this one is an orange jalapeno plant. I think so. And that's all of our peppers. So look, check it out. Look at this section, and look at this right here. This experience this year definitely have scared me away from buying compost, because you see, that happens. Like, imagine if we wouldn't have caught that in 4 weeks. I mean, we would have just been waiting like, what's wrong? Why they're not growing? You know what I mean? So probably definitely gonna be making our own soil after this year, after that happens. Because check this out, look, had to dig up 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, what's that over there? 25 pepper plants. Look, because it's 5 over there. So I had to dig up 25 plants and replant them. That's crazy.